Hello, hello. So we are now on day 4. I don't know if you had a chance to look at the previous 3 days, but not to worry if you haven't. I actually have included links in the description above showing you how to get access to days 1, 2, and 3, where we looked at what was content repurposing, why you need content repurposing, as well as how to get it done. In today's video, we're going to be looking at how to develop a system, a workflow to get it done more efficiently, because a lot of small business owners and entrepreneurs complain that it is so hard to do content repurposing because the amount of volume that is involved or bits and pieces that's involved. But I'm going to show you a really cool, easy way to get it done in 13 steps without missing a beat. Are you ready? Okay, let's get right into it. Okay, so step 1, and this particular one, I'm looking at a blog post, but if it is you have got a video or a podcast episode, all you need to do is take either one of those and turn them into a blog post, and then from then follow this step 1. Okay, so I'll turn a single blog post into 11 pieces of content. Step 1, you take a copy of that blog post as you're shown here, and you head over to Google Docs. If you don't like Google, that's fine. You can actually do this in Microsoft Word, or you can actually do it in Mac Pages, or any kind of word processor document or rich text format file. So you grab that blog post and head on over to a blank document, whatever that document is. Next, you paste it into the document, as you can see here. In this particular screenshot, I'm showing you how to do it using Google Docs, but as I said, you don't have to use Google Docs. So it will look like this. This is one of the previous blog posts I did. In step 3, you insert a table with 3 to 4 columns at the end of that document, as shown here. So this particular one has 3 columns, but you can put 4, and you can even put 5 columns and spread it out as wide as possible. The first column is going to have your platform. The next one is going to be a caption or description. The third one will be a link or image. The fourth one would be your hashtags, if it is you want to include the hashtags for places like Instagram or Twitter on one of those platforms. And column 5 would be objective, because you want to make sure when you're doing all of this, you want to keep that in mind. What is the objective? What do you want people to do when you promote your content repurposing pieces or deliverables on social media? Next, step 4, you grab a relevant copy from your blog post and create captions. So this is the thing about content repurposing. You're not reinventing the wheel. You're actually either going to go into a blog post and take pieces of the wording from within that blog post and stick it in as captions. Of course, you need to tweak it here and there to match. So here's an example where I show you a caption for Facebook, which is, for example, I took something from the blog post, and when I write in my blog post, this is the most important key here. When I write in my blog post, it's like if I'm talking to the audience directly. And if you write that way in your blog post, then it's really easy to grab something from your blog post and stick it in as a caption and tweak it accordingly. So you can see here, do you just look at your competitors' social media metrics, and they went from 607 followers to 10,321 in 6 months. That's exactly what I had in my blog post, and I just copied and pasted it into the captions. And you'd see here, I've got a question at the bottom. Are you wondering how you can get similar results in your social media profiles? So that question was something I added in addition to what I grabbed from the blog post. And then for Facebook, I have let me know in the comments below. So you see how easy it is to do that, repurpose that. You take that same thing, you stick it in Instagram, and you take a less of it, because Twitter has a limitation in terms of how much you can put on their platform. So beware of counting the characters in Twitter for your Twitter posts. You simply have to head on over to Google, type in character count, and they will actually bring up an option where you can actually copy and paste it, so you can make sure you get a character count right for Twitter. I'm not going to tell you how much it is right now, because it could be different when the time you're actually looking at this video. Step 5, you create matching images and appropriate sizes for social media. So as you know, with social media, there are different sizes for different platforms. So Facebook has a different size to Instagram, was a different size to Twitter. the best thing to do is head over to Canva, and Canva already have the desired or required dimensions there. So you look up a Facebook post, you take up a blank version of it and create your image from scratch. And you can see here from my 3 images, I use the same main photo, but I swapped it up in terms of the actual wording on each of the photos. It's different for each one of the platforms. So that's easy. That's step 5. Step 6, you create a quick script for about 5 to 10 minutes Facebook Live presentation, and you create a Facebook Live presentation. So I knew for that particular blog post, I was writing about the truth about social media metrics, and I knew what the topic was about. I took the actual general topic, broke it down into 5 different key points. So it was about the social media platforms, about Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram. I stick that into a presentation, and then I actually took some of the key facts, as you can see here on the left-hand side. I have Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram. So I took some key points from each of those, stick them in the presentation, and boom, I've got my presentation ready for Facebook Live. Step 6, you repurpose that same script into an engaging quiz to be used as an Instagram story. So here we go. For each of those, what I had for Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, and LinkedIn was the key metrics to look out for. So I took those same key metrics and created a quiz for Instagram story. And what I did is I put majority of the majority of the answers right, and put 1 or 2 items wrong. So people wouldn't actually know, they'll have to know the platform. So my question is, which is the odd one out for Twitter? And they look at the options and they say, well, depending on how well they know Twitter, they'll be able to pinpoint which one of these doesn't belong. Basically like a Sesame Street thing, where you say which one of these are not belonging to the group. And it's the same for LinkedIn and the same for Pinterest. So really quick, because Instagram stories is all about being fun and interactive, engaging, answering quizzes, etc. So simple does it. There it is. Instagram story completed. Step 8, you create a Pinterest pin plus description and hashtags to be added to Pinterest. And there you go. Instead of grabbing the copy directly from my existing Facebook post, what I actually did is I thought about what the pin image is going to say. So the truth about social media metrics, what nobody's telling you. And then I actually sort of brought together a nice little description. Wow, my mind is blown. These truths about social media metrics is what I needed. Because remember, you're talking in form of telling people why they should click through to this pin on Pinterest. How exciting, what information they're going to find out to be back. Actually, not what, but why they should click through. Okay. Step 9. Are you ready for step 9? Make a 1080 by 1080 GIF in Canva using gifmaker.me and make a GIF file in social media. Okay, so this is what it is. So if you look here, making a GIF is super easy. All you do is you start with the end in mind. So this is my final image of the GIF. How well do you know Twitter? And then I put the 7 elements, and which one of these above is not a Twitter metric. So simply the same quiz that I had in Instagram story, I took one of the slides from my Instagram story and converted that into a little graphic, a 1080 by 1080 graphic. And then what I did is, once I have the full image, I create several copies and then I removed bits of it. So if you can see here, I started with how well do you, etc., etc. That's how you make a GIF, an animated GIF. Once you finish all of the slides or images, you go to gifmaker.me, upload all the slides in correct order, and you can actually rearrange them in that bit of online software. And then click, it gives you upload images, and then you click create a GIF. And it literally does that. It creates a GIF for you. Okay. Step 10, you create a meme using Canva and Clidio.com. That actually is supposed to read Clidio, and that's CLIDO. And if I go over, you'll see it here. I took an image from Canva, and I don't put the header and the bottom of it. That is actually done in Clidio. So you take the image that you want, and my image is I have to think of a caption, because remember, when you're making a meme, you have to think of what message you're trying to gain from this image for the people who are reading it. So mine is the look on your face when you see your competitors' stats. Okay, and I make sure I have that caption in my mind. So I head over to Clidio, I upload the image, and it gives you the option to add a headline at the top and a headline at the bottom, as well as your emojis. And then you click meme it, or create meme, and it creates a meme for you, and it's already done and dusted. And you can post this on all of the social media platforms, or only one, or you decide where you want to do that. Step 11. Take your Instagram story and use it as a story for your Facebook business page. So that's easily done because it doesn't require anything. You're just repurposing that exact same content and posting it to the Facebook story. Now, when you're posting this to Instagram, you have the option to post it to Instagram and Facebook at the same time. You decide what you want to do. And just as a reminder, just in case you've never done Facebook or Instagram stories, all you need to do with Facebook and Instagram stories, you create 3 slides, a beginning, a middle, and an end. And then what you do is you have videos at the start with a slide, then it's a slide, then another video, then a middle slide, then another video, then the end slide. The end slide would always be the call to action, or you can have a video at the end, which is a call to action. So you have it's like a sort of triple-decker sandwich where you have a video at the start, video at the end, a slide, and then a video in the middle, or like 4 different videos, and then the slides sandwich in between those videos. And that's how you do Facebook or Instagram stories. Step 12, you go to Canva and use the content from the animated GIF to create a Pinterest pin video. So here it is, the same GIF I was using earlier. I use that now to create a video on Pinterest. So when I download it while I'm in Canva, instead of downloading it as slides, as a PNG slides, I download it as a video. And then I can upload that then to Pinterest. Now, it's possible when you're creating the video in Canva, it might go on for too long. And what you can do is you can actually use the gifmaker.me to make the video shorter, the start and end point. So it wouldn't be like, you can regulate the amount of seconds per slide or per image when you actually create it. So you decide which way you want to do it, but it's only a copy and paste. Obviously, you need to change the size of the image. So it's not a 1080 by 1080. It'll be a 2:3 ratio where you'd have like 1000 by 1500, for example, as your size of the actual images, as opposed to the 1080 by 1080. Step 18, you grab the Facebook Live presentation, optimize it by putting in all the search engine optimized keywords, and upload it to SlideShare, as you can see here. So if you've never used SlideShare before, it's part of LinkedIn, and it gives you to upload. It gives you the ability to upload PDFs. It says video there, but it actually doesn't let you do video. It only lets you do presentations, documents, that kind of a thing. And you can upload from any of these platforms: Box, Dropbox, your Google Drive, as well as your OneDrive from Microsoft. And you're thinking to yourself, you don't have time to repurpose your blog posts. Well, I can help you with that. As you can see here, you can head on over to successunscrambled.com/content repurposing service in order to get access to my services that I offer content repurposing. And that more or less is it. That is how to do a workflow of doing content repurposing for yourself as an entrepreneur or as a small business owner. That's it. I mean, as you can see, it's really step by step. Set it all out, get it done. And that's it for today. So I hope you found that useful. Let me know how I can help in any way I can in the comments below. And any questions at all about content repurposing, remember you can leave a question in the comments. I reply straight away or within 24 hours. Okay, that's it for today. Until next time, bye.